What's going on, guys? Welcome to another YouTube video, yourjourney2fitness.com. Check out my website, online meal plans, workout plans. Check it out, link in the description. Anyway, today's video, six-pack abs 101. So I'm gonna give you my top tips on how to get the six-pack abs. Okay, so top tip number one, and something you need to keep an eye on, is body fat percentage. Okay, so obviously the lower your body fat percentage, the more your abs are going to come through and be revealed. Okay, everybody has a six-pack abs. Some people just have more fat covering it than others. So if you're at 20 to 30% body fat, your abs aren't going to be that visible. Once you start going down, once you start getting into like the 15 and even the 10%, that's when your abs really start to show. If you're sub 10%, your abs are going to be really well defined and really well cut, which is what we want. So number one tip is your body fat percentage. Try and get that down. So the best way to do that is just by your nutrition, your meal plans, things that you eat. You want to eat healthy, be in a caloric deficit to lose that fat. Okay. Top tip number two is going to be nutrition. Okay, so this goes hand in hand with tip number one, with your body fat percentage. But abs are made in the kitchen. You hear it all the time. Everybody talks about it. So nutrition plays a huge part in how to get a six-pack abs. Okay, number one, lower your body fat percentage, but do this by having quality nutrition. Okay, so you want to focus on your nutrition, bring your body fat percentage down to define your abs. Okay, so these two, super important, and they're often overlooked. Now, moving on more to the training aspect, tip number three is going to be resistance training. Okay, so by this I mean doing ab exercises with resistance. Okay, I see people, they just do hundreds of crunches and body weight stuff, but they don't add any weight. Okay, you got to remember your abs are a muscle, just like any other part of your group. So you need to train them. You need to have some form of overload. So you need to have some form of resistance. Now this can be a weight, some cables, a resistance band, some dumbbells, anything that is going to provide extra resistance or force in addition to your body weight. So for example, instead of regular crunches, do cable crunches. Instead of side planks, do cable twists or resistance band twists, things like that. If you're going to do knee raises, maybe add on some ankle weights, things like that. So do ab training with some resistance. You need some form of resistance with the ab training in order to provide that stimulus to your muscle and make it grow. And this is going to make your abs kind of have that pop look, that 3D effect, and that'll make it look really good. Again, your abs are a muscle. Get trained with some resistance to make them grow. Okay. Tip number four is going to be variety. Okay, so have variety in your training. There is thousands of exercises you can do for your abs. Don't just do the same thing again and again. When I train abs, I normally hit them 2 to 3 times a week. I never do the same thing. I'll just do what comes to mind, what I feel like doing, and then I'll just go from there. But it'll never be the same. I get bored doing the same stuff for abs, so I just mix it up and do, there's a ton of different things that you can do. I use medicine balls, stability balls, dumbbells, hanging leg raises, things like that. Just add variety to your ab training. Don't do the same thing again and again, okay? Now, the last tip to get a six-pack abs is going to be frequency, okay? So, again, like I said before, your abs are a muscle, and training them frequently is going to provide more benefits, okay? So, assuming you're doing all of these steps, frequency is going to be an important one, okay? You can't just do abs once a week, just like I recommend not hitting your muscle groups once a week. Ideally, it wants to be twice a week in order to get that stimulus to grow, okay? And this goes exactly for your abs. If you want to, don't forget, your abs are a slow twitch muscle, okay? So they can withstand a lot of reps and a lot of volume, a lot of frequency, okay? So you want to be training them I would say anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week, okay? 3 at a minimum, 5 at a maximum. Some people can do more, but 3 to 5 would be a good guideline. You don't have to do 20 sets per day. 3 to 4 exercises a day, 2 to 3 sets per exercise, okay? And that is going to get your ab to progress. They're going to build, they'll pop out a little more, and overall you'll gain more strength and you'll have more muscle there, so your six-pack abs will reveal more. And it just be, build an overall good looking set of abs, okay? So those are my top tips, six-pack abs 101. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give the video a like. It does help the channel grow, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my website down below, online meal plans and personal training plans available. That is going to be it. We're going to wrap it up here. Till next time, everybody. Thanks for watching. Stay dedicated.